What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I'm here with
your girl, So Fab. Hey, y'all.
It's been a while since y'all seen us together because we've been working and grinding and working, but we are back with another episode of The Plug. Tim, tell us about The Plug.
Well, for those of you who have not been watching, even though you should, The Plug is a place for entrepreneurs to come on, tell us a little bit about themselves, their business, even possibly some of the hiccups that they may have experienced, and then just dropping off a couple of words of advice for other entrepreneurs. And then before they leave, they have to plug, get it, another entrepreneur so that we can then invite them on to our platform. But actually, this person that we have today, I had heard about her through you. Mm-hmm. And I heard great things. And I was like, you know what? Maybe she's not busy. We'll see if we can fit her in. And luckily she said yes. So you may know this person. I hope you do. And if not, you're going to get to know her today. She was a part of Fuck Up Nights last week, which was phenomenal. And she was my go-to person. I was like, yes, come on, sis.
And if you missed it, you fucked up.
Okay.
You should have been there.
Okay.
Don't miss another one.
Okay.
Sorry. It's been a while since I've gotten on these
since
mics.
You got there.
It's okay. It's not. We're not doing a full episode, so I can't really give it to y'all the way I want to give it to y'all. But we'll be back in May. So stay tuned.
It's official. We're coming back in May.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we kind of have to.
Anyway,
we'll get to that later.
Anyway, I want you guys, the TDS fam, to give it up for no other than Chisa D, Pennix-Brown. She is amazing. She is here, and she is going to give it to the people. Hey, girl.
And it always happens
that
because what do we always talk about? We do this, and it's like the brother. I just be here like.
Well, you got back up today.
Eventually, it's gonna be clack, 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 laugh, laugh, laff, ha, ha, and we just gonna be sipping water like this. Huh?
No, we're gonna make sure that everybody is out here in these good airwaves.
Just like that.
Hearing and
it's always the fellas. We just be like, yeah.
But let me tell you why this is extra special.
Talk to me.
So not only do you have me, you also have my husband.
Yeah, let's go.
Montro Brown. And you do not get the pleasure of that often. And so he's usually out, but him getting on the mic does not happen that often.
Let's go.
So when you get that, that's an extra special thing. And I would also say the other reason why this is special is because outside of our podcast, this is his first podcast that he's been on outside of ours.
Probably. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, we appreciate your presence.
Yes, you get all of that today. So that's like an extra little special little something. Even though, let me tell the audience, even though they're Steelers fans and we're Eagles fans.
We'll edit this out. Don't worry about it.
We had this lovely camaraderie last week at Fuck Up Nights. And I made sure that today he wore his bird hat today.
I noticed they had the St. Louis hat on.
Just for you.
Is that? But that's not the hat that you got, right?
No, I don't have a hat. Yeah, let's be clear. The hat with this bird on it, I don't have one of those yet.
No, she don't have this.
But he has it.
This is actually a Baltimore Crows hat.
Oh, it is
based off the Ravens. I mean, not the Ravens, the Orioles.
The Orioles.
Gotcha. It's a Baltimore.
They only had one in stock.
Yes. I got the last one. It's a wrap.
So therefore, it was a wrap. There weren't any, not in my size or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. But it's all love. You guys are officially family now, and this is a space where I want people to feel comfortable because this is your moment to shine and to tell us a little bit about what you do. So if both of you would be able to tell us a little bit about Give It to the People.
So Give It to the People is our way to literally do exactly what it says. We're very action oriented. We do conferences across the state of North Carolina, business and professional development training, and we do podcasting. I am an author. We also are delving into the legislative space with a new project that we have called Candidates in Action.
Yes.
Because I think that one thing that hopefully people will pay attention to is that not being politically involved is not helping us.
Right.
And so that doesn't mean that you have to be the actual candidate, but just being adjacent to people that are making the right decisions for us and representing our community. And our community doesn't just mean Black. You know what I'm saying? When I look at our community, I mean entrepreneurs, somebody that understands what the value of that is. So I'm looking at it from that lens. So that's what we're doing. And we've been doing it now officially, 4 years as far as
congratulations.
As far as Give It to the People being in this space. But prior to that, we had started a previous company that was mine. That was Lady Business. So she started in 2008. And the biggest thing is and I always tell people to see what each other is good at. He's going to stay on top of you when it comes to a number.
Yes.
He is not going to play about the money, the taxes. So therefore, I don't like to do that. I just like to go make money and make deposits and withdrawals. That's my favorite thing. I love sending an invoice. I really, really love when they actually come on time.
I know that's right.
And they can be deposited.
Hello.
You know? But so his thing is always more so behind the scenes. And when we do our events, of course, and everybody sees, and but he is more logistical because that's his thing.
Research department.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we call him. His nickname is Research Department.
I know that's right.
That's right. Cool.
So he handles that, and then I just get to be, as one of my people used to say, the talent. I get to be out there.
I know that's
ripping
right.
and running my mouth and doing what I like to do best. So yeah, and then he can rein you in when you need to be reined in, and I think that more people need that in their business.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that at Fuck Up Nights, you told us a little bit about how you came from a corporate space. With both of you, what made you say, you know what, I want to just step out, and then not only step out, but I want to work with my partner?
You want to answer that?
Well, with me specifically, it started around COVID. So I actually had to take a long sabbatical from my job because we got hit really hard by COVID. So in that time frame, I was, kind of second guessing what I was doing and where I was really devoting all of my time and effort. So, we just sat around and was just mulling around about stuff. And, she just brought it up. And it's like, what do you think about us working together? And at first I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know about all that, man. I got to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? But, the more time that I had off, it just sounded like, it was just different.
Yeah.
And I needed to come out of my comfort zone.
Absolutely.
So that was a big catalyst behind it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
When you're talking about comfort zone and you're helping entrepreneurs, what is the biggest advice to get them out of their comfort zone when, maybe they have the safety net of still working a 9 to 5, but then it's like you got to go all in if you want to see the results that you desire. What is the advice that you give entrepreneurs when working with them on the psychological part of go for it?
Well, he still works his day job.
I still work.
So
odds are I'm gonna stay doing it.
I know that's right. And the benefits we're playing.
I don't think there's anything wrong with if you feel like you need that.
Absolutely.
You can. There's a way for you to do both. Now there's a line, and maybe you have a certain number that you're trying to get to. Now, if you get to that certain number, cool. If you feel like you want to, leave your job, fine. Right. But until then, I'm gonna stay there.
He's leaving out a part though. It does not matter what job he has. Everybody loves him.
Oh,
so he never has really had a job that he felt like, oh my God, I just need to quit my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's never happened. So
that's not necessarily true.
Okay. So what I'm going to say is in the last...
we've been together a long time.
But yes. Let's say in the last 10 years, did you feel like you needed to quit something? 10 years?
No.
Okay, right?
No.
And in work years, 10 years is like, dog years, right? It's like 100 years, right? So, I think that part of it is when you have a work environment that is supportive of what you do, and doesn't have a problem with you taking off when you need to take off, and you don't have to go through too much. And really, he tries to tell everybody what to do at work. So therefore, that gives that thing. Yeah. So it's not like you're in a position where you have a whole bunch of people over top of you. You're not micromanaged. So those aspects make it good for him to not decide that he wants to leave. You know what I mean? And so he's very much I'm going to take care of how things need to be taken care of. So the biggest thing about work is health insurance, right? And making sure that you have those things, because when you get, to a big age, things start to just fall apart.
Yeah. Correct.
So it's like, well, what's going on here, right? And stuff that I just would have let go. He's like, we going to the doctor. We going to the such and such. Go get it this, go get it that. And I'm just like, okay, well, I would have just let it go and put some aspirin on it, or put some Robitussin, rub some Robitussin on it. Look, Tussin, drink some ginger ale and some crackers. Right.
Canada Dry.
That's what I'm saying. I come from the Price is Right days. Just drink some ginger ale and some crackers and lay down and go to sleep, and everything will be okay, right? So, I mean, I think that that's part of it. But if I were looking at the biggest thing, I look at entrepreneurship different from full-time business ownership. I am a full-time business owner, right? So that means I always say either you got to go hunting or you got to go fishing.
Yeah.
One of those things has to happen so that this way you can make money. And it doesn't mean that just because you're in business that you're literally making money every day, but you need to have strides to do that. So this is going to be my biggest piece of advice. You should know you better than anybody else. And if you are not the type of person who in this day and age follows up and is going to consistently have an agenda that works for you, where you don't need anybody else to tell you to clock in, to do the things, to send the emails, to make the phone calls, to do the marketing. If you can do that for yourself. And that's the biggest thing, because a lot of this stuff tends to be follow-up. And then also when you add in I want to go do the fun stuff. I want to network. I want to meet these people because it's a necessity. But what happens is a lot of times people leave these jobs where they had that 9 to 5 and they needed to clock in, and they had a schedule or they had somebody to pay attention to what they were doing.
They had that regimen.
And they then feel like, oh, I'm just so free. And it's like, you are free until it's time to pay the bills.
At what cost,
And so did you do what you needed to do in order to make that happen? And if you know that that's not your strong suit, then you need to make sure that you have some type of regimen that's going to allow you to be able to work in your most optimal state, which might mean if you are a night person, then rock it out at night, right? But there are things that you cannot do at night because they're only open during the day.
Correct.
I mean, so you have to really look at, and to me, time is one of the most important things. And that's what I always look at. So I don't like people wasting my time. I don't like to waste people's time. And I think that when we start to realize these days are going faster and faster and faster.
Yes, ma'am.
And you think you have so much time. And it's just like, do you realize like where we're at now? May is on Friday. Like I have people talking about doing stuff and they're like, yeah, we're going to meet up next month. I say, you realize next month is Friday.
Yeah,
really?
And then they like, oh, damn. It's I kind of forgot that April was going to end.
Right.
Like, it ends every month, right?
Exactly.
Like it's going to come. And so I think that, in business, you have to pay attention to time. And you also have to know that the important people that you really want to get on their agenda, they have a limited amount of time.
Yes,
it's finite.
Absolutely.
And you need to be able to make that meeting and go to that thing, And so even if it's like you don't know that person, but they're speaking somewhere and you need to do that. So you have to be very vigilant of your time and how you spend it. And it's easy to just throw it away.
Absolutely.
So,
It is.
And when it comes to being vigilant, especially for someone who may be new to being an entrepreneur and getting out there, sometimes it can be a confidence, factor of them just not feeling like they're good enough or being told no too many times or just not being in the right spaces. What would either of you say to someone who's just kind of like, I want to do it, but I don't know if I can do it?
See, I'm different. I'm not gonna think too hard on that. I'm just not.
I think that's good advice. Though somebody might be overthinking it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna think too hard on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if as long as I don't have to give up what I already have to do it, I'm fine. If I feel like I gotta give up something, and it may be small, it may be large, it may be a bigger thing. But if I feel like I have to give up something, I'm gonna have to seriously weigh that, seriously consider not doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just me, right? She probably looks at it a little differently than me.
Drastically different.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
you tell the people how you feel about it.
So here's more what I would like to say.
And don't say it.
I know what you're gonna. I know.
Don't
you know
say
which
it
phrase
like
I'm gonna use, right?
You better use.
It's gonna be the RA phrase.
That's what you was gonna say.
Yes.
You're not saying that now.
Oh, I gotta say that.
That's not what you're gonna say. That's not what you're gonna say though. What I say? What I say? No. What I say? What? Respect the baseline.
Okay. He's optimistically cautious.
Oh,
can I use that? Is that better?
Okay.
Than saying risk averse. That's the one he doesn't want to say. So optimistically cautious sounded really good though, right?
All right,
okay. So, but my thing is, I'm like, I've never been a person who lacked confidence. So I feel like if I put it together and it's a good plan and I work it out and I know what I'm going to spend and how I'm going to get it back, then if I do my best to make it happen, it's going to happen. And it always does. You know what I'm saying? So there might be a snafu that happens every now and then, because best laid plans are always great until something doesn't work out right. So then there needs to be an alternative when you still have done your best and you tried and you did this and you spent your money and your effort and your time. And sometimes you already put in the work and then you don't get the things in the time frame that you expect to get them in. Then that's when there's an issue. And so like one of the things that I think that we're very passionate about and adamant about right now specifically, and I would love to bring this to, no, we are going to, not love to, this is going to happen, city, state, and county, and even federal. They don't seem to value independent contractors, freelancers, the same way that they value, let's say, a construction company. And that is because typically we don't have employees. But what we do is we still circulate that money with other independent contractors, which are other people that have businesses, and they don't leave money in their budgets for people like us.
Correct.
So even though most of our stuff is contracting, you know what I'm saying, and specifically with cities and corporations and CDFIs and things like that, but the issue is when the cities and the counties and stuff, they're making these revitalization plans and all of that type of stuff, they don't include businesses that are not making employees, right? So that's one issue. The other issue is with independent contractors, we need to be paid when we asked you to be paid, which is in that net, hopefully 30. And a lot of these companies may think, oh, okay, well, I just don't have to pay you right now because of whatever it is. You know what I mean? And so I think that those are two huge issues that affect our industry that make it difficult for people to maneuver. And so then that's when it feels like, okay, well, yeah, my plan was great and your plan was great until this didn't come when it was supposed to come.
Right.
And then you'll have the next month, it'll be an overflow and it'll be like, I'm rich again. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, Dave Chappelle, I'm rich. You know? And it's like, but then it's like, you got to go through a part where you don't have, and specifically when you're first starting. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to be the case for every business, but a lot of people, I think, because it is so glamorized, want to just think that they're going to start a business and everybody is just going to come running. And it's like, nah, that's not how it's going to work. Like, I mean, you might want to just go like the water boys and go sell water at the car when it's hot. That might work. But for your average business, and I think specifically with Black people, we're starting more lifestyle-based businesses. And so I try to tell people don't have to have your business.
No.
They don't have to.
No.
You're not food. You're not the lights. You're not the rent. You're not the car payment and the insurance.
Right.
So I have to make a decision and you have to make me feel like I want to spend my money with you.
Absolutely.
And you need to beat somebody else to the punch before they want the money. You know what I'm saying? And so that's our role and our responsibility is to make you continue to want to spend with us. And so, I mean, we don't have a problem with people wanting to spend with us, but I think in this last year, the issue has been, it's not that they don't want to, they don't have it.
Right.
So when all of the federal government stuff is coming down and they're just like, well, we're cutting this and we're cutting that. It didn't affect us at first, right? And then it started to kind of trickle down once you saw, and you didn't even know that this company was getting federal money. You just knew that they paid you, right? But that's what happened. A lot of those things went into place. And so then you still have to have money. You still have to make it make sense. So that's it.
And on that topic, you know, especially since, you know, both of you are in this together, how do you guys talk about the pivot when you're like, ugh?
We talk about the pivot every month.
It seems like
but no, the reason I'm saying it is because I think this is me personally. If you are a real entrepreneur, it's too many ideas. It's too much stuff that you want to do. You went to this thing and then it's like, oh, I can make money off of that. Oh, maybe if we do such and such. And so then you get all of the ideas. So we have a thing. I'm not to bring more than 3 things for him to choose from at a time. And then whatever out of those 3, once he chooses that, then that's the direction that whatever it is that we go into.
What? I like that plan.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of choices.
Can I give to me?
You talking about for me?
Yeah, because you have a lot of ideas, and it's like, can we bring them from here to here?
I mean, my mind don't shut off.
Well, let's figure it out.
I'm telling you.
My mind
You
ain't
gotta
shut
shut
off.
it off. You just gotta filter.
That.
Oh,
I don't even got that. There's no filtration.
okay, we gonna go get you some of them little coffee filters.
Listen,
There's no filtration. Like, yo, we can do it all. Take over the world.
No, we cannot do it all.
You feel like it though. Like the thing is, it is within your willpower. But what we also have is the book, right? So the book means that you take those ideas because everything's not feasible right now and you put them in the book. So it's stuff that's happening now that we probably talked about 2-3 years ago. That's, you know, that you're seeing those seeds were planted and now you can do certain things. And I think that we do have a real big thing with like manifesting the things that we want. Like I tell him, I'm going to say XYZ and I see this happening. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And the things happen.
See, that's how I am. So what's pretty cool is y'all balance is kind of like she and I, because she's the tax person, money person, and all that. I'm like, yo, we about to do this. We about to do this. We about to do this. And she's like, yo, hold on.
Listen.
What's the plan? I'm like,
Where's
we got
the receipts?
it.
Where's it?
How much does it cost? I'm like, yo, we'll get there, yo. Let's just get this going. Let's get it moving. We'll figure it out on the way.
Right, thank you.
We're gonna get there. No, we need to be there.
Thank you.
Right there. We need to be there right now.
No, he don't play. If you borrow something, he want to know when you gonna pay me my money back.
That's immediately.
Yes.
Run me my coins. You know, run me my coins. Now, speaking of run me my coins, because we as entrepreneurs have all dealt with someone who tries to play in your face or doesn't want to give you the coins. They love what you do. They love how y'all work. They're like, oh my gosh, you guys are magnetic.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want it.
tired of
Blah,
them.
blah, 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 blah. You send them the invoice and you noticing days are going by, weeks are going by, crickets, nothing. How do you, as entrepreneurs and, you know, working together, how do you work that out?
Weeks don't go by.
I know that's right.
But that's because I'm going to be, first of all, let's rephrase. He's going to be, then I'm going to be. Did you send that such and such? Did they pay that thing yet? Did such and such? So it's not like you get a long time to do XYZ. So I think the follow-up has a lot to do with it for the most part. And I do think that, you know, you want to give people grace, but I think that when you engage, you should have some money. Like your hopes and dreams and wishes do not pay our bills.
Not at all.
And what I've found, and I kind of said a little bit of this at the Fuck Up Nights the other night, is that people want that energy. They want everything that you bring to the table. And then it's like, okay, but there's a price that comes along with that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and so, I mean,
Can I
what's
ask
your
you
budget?
to repeat that? There's a price
That
that
comes
comes
along
along
with
with y'all love TDS
Mhm,
as long as we do it for free.
mhm.
Then as soon as we say, well, it costs because we got lights, camera, acts, all
Action.
this, all the streaming shit that's in there and all that, y'all don't want to pay for that, but y'all want us to show up can you record this for us? Can you host this for us? And we say, what's your budget? Then don't nobody want to talk no more. Everybody want to get quiet. Like, stop that. Stop that, y'all. People put in long hours and invest in businesses and, you know, pay people what they're worth.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, I think so too. Y'all marketing strategy, because it's two of y'all. How do y'all handle that? How do y'all talk about it? How do y'all suggest others when it's a smaller knit group? Because marketing is key. And this is one thing that she and I always discuss, is just about like, who's going to take on the social media, who's going to take on the emails, and like you said, making sure you're curating these relationships, That's a huge job by itself. Before we even talk about specifically what the product is, nurturing all that. So how do y'all handle that when it's a two-person show?
So I usually create the graphics and the content, and he schedules stuff.
Okay.
Which means I don't have to worry about that. And so that makes things a whole lot easier. So we sit down and we think about what has to be done for 90 days, because we do everything in a 90-day focus. And then, okay, these are the things. So start with one event, one class, or one series. I mean, it just depends on what we have going on any given month. And then he goes ahead and be like, okay, so these are the days that they're going to be marketed on. So when I send him the stuff, it's already got the date. So then he knows where he needs to put everything. And then that just makes things a lot easier. The emails and stuff, I answer all of those. And that's just because not everything, but some of the things need to be answered immediately. And he's at work, so he can't do that. But let me tell you what he does do. It's very sexy. I try to tell people. I'll send him stuff while he's at work. And when he gets off, he'll like immediately do things. And even if we're sitting right next to each other, he's going to email you back done. Aww. That's some sexy stuff right there, boy. And I told him, I said, listen, do you know how many people want somebody to send them an email saying the stuff is done and they don't have to worry about it?
Right.
Oh, so sexy. It's very entrepreneurial stimulating, because I'm telling you, like, not having to think about stuff and he's already done it, then it's like there. So it might be a month worth of things, but when he sends it back to you and tell it's done, I don't need to worry about that no more.
Right.
You know, and then it's like, okay, well, it's done. So, and everybody doesn't have a person that can give them a done email.
Yeah.
And then let me ask you guys this. How do you separate, you know, because you're working together, but then how do you say, this is our time for the two of us?
There you go. That's his question.
Oh, that's no, I mean, that's me. Now I'm the one like, yo, we supposed to be doing such and such. How long you gonna be doing? Right. And typically that's when I get home, unless we've already planned to do something, right? Or we plan to work or whatever. But yeah, once I get there and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Now she might be at a point to where she really needs to get something done. Okay, we'll let you live and finish out what you need to finish out. But outside of that, I'm the one that ends up drawing the line a lot of time. And you know, it's just simply, yo, you got 7 o'clock. You need to be done.
Yeah.
Done.
That's why you instituted Love Mondays.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. You got till 5 o'clock at the latest.
You got till 5.
Oh wait, we're intruding on Love Monday?
It is Love Monday.
Oh yeah.
But we made an exception.
Oh,
yeah. Well, now damn.
Yes.
That's love right there.
They don't
know.
Everybody tries to call and be like, oh, it's 4:45. Mont's home yet? I'm like, yeah, he home.
Yeah,
okay, well, you know you got till 5. Okay, well, I just wanted to get in.
I appreciate y'all.
They know.
Yeah, well, that's
sincerely.
what's up.
Like I really do, because that is important. So for you to sit there and say like, nah, we gonna go and do this, even though this is our time. I appreciate y'all.
Well, that's because we're also doing it together. So this is a different thing. It's not like it's just me doing it, but I think that has helped to strengthen the relationship, because I will keep working, and so will he, depending on what you have to do on a particular night. And it's just like, okay, well, if you keep working, we can't do XYZ. So he said that Mondays, if you did this, would make it feel like an extension of the weekend. So it won't feel like, a regular like,
Such
it's Monday. So now it gives you something to look forward to.
Something to look forward to.
Now my friends be texting me in the morning talking about Happy Love Monday. I be like, what are y'all are not even really technically a part of this. But okay, Happy Love Monday to y'all too.
Ain't a part of this.
Yeah. What y'all doing for Love Monday? And we be like, I don't know. We're gonna get something to eat. We're gonna drink. We might go out, I mean, we're gonna make a little bebida. I mean, I don't know, But I mean, the thing is that you are intentional about not doing other things.
So we need to make Love Monday a part of the radio show.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they could.
Yeah.
Spread
that needs to be a part of the radio show.
Yes.
That needs to be like
Give
a
y'all
thing.
Love Monday tip.
Yeah. So like you can pre-record it and we can play it on Mondays, but it'd be like y'all Love Monday tip.
Oh,
that's dope.
I like a Love Monday tip. Yeah.
Sorry, that's business on
right.
Business. My bad.
No, I like that.
But see what I'm saying? My mind is always on it. Like it's always on it.
And then what's going to happen? Hey guys, it's Kim again. Can I get that recording?
Yo, did you send an email about the Love Mondays? Like, yeah, I'm sorry.
And then he'd have moved on to something else.
Yeah, now we got Greater Tuesdays. We got Monday locked in. Let's lock in Tuesday.
I like that. I like it though. But I mean, everybody needs, I think, their own self-care. When we built this business, we said specifically that mental wealth was going to be a part of it as a foundation. So if it does not align with that, then and it doesn't feel good. I had somebody a week before last tell me, well, I don't make decisions based on feelings with business. Ooh. And I said to them, okay, well, listen, first of all, I understand that might be your way of doing things.
Correct.
But I'm telling you, like, if the business is business, I mean, we can leave feelings out of it.
Right.
But when I feel like you're infringing and taking advantage, then
here we go.
Business has a feeling to it. And when I don't feel good about doing business with you anymore, then that's when we can't continue to work together. Because I said this, I said, any job that I've ever pulled up to, when I looked at the building and I was disgusted and I didn't want to go in, it wasn't too much longer before I quit. I don't have the patience to keep doing that in business. I didn't go into business to have to deal with. Oh, I guess we can cuss because I do.
Yeah.
Oh God, because I paused because I was like, I don't have the patience to deal with motherfuckers who don't understand that. And business does have a feeling, and I'm like, I understand that might not be how you do, but if I don't feel good about you, then I can't do business like that. And I was just listening to a little interview that Stove Guy was doing. He was talking about his contract. And for all of you don't know who Stove Guy is, he's a rapper. But he was talking about, he was like, people think that the deal was bad, right? So his contract, he was like, it wasn't that the deal itself was bad. I stopped dealing with the people that were then engaged with the deal. And I wanted to let everything go and clear the slate. So the money wasn't the issue. But it was the people. And when I don't want to deal with that, then that means that the money is no longer as good as it could have been, because I don't feel good about the money.
Correct.
And I was just like, and I 100% feel that. And it resonates with me because it's like, I think in this world, people think that they might have you, by the throat when it comes to money. And I'm just like, if I got breath in my body, I'm gonna make more money.
Absolutely.
That's not gonna be an issue. I might just not get it with you.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna get it.
Listen. Girl, right here. I will tell somebody no in a heartbeat. I don't care how much you throwing at me, but I got to be able to sleep at night. And if I can't sleep at night, then what am I doing?
Exactly.
I was just thinking about my card that I gave you that ain't had no money in it, but I said I'm gonna go get you some money. It was her birthday. I ain't had the money right then. I said, hold on to this card. I'm gonna get you some more money to go inside of it. Just hold tight. Because I believe the same thing. I'm gonna go get the money. Don't worry about that. Like the one thing that we have in our partnership with just business and all that stuff, we'll go get it. The biggest issue that we find is, one, we always over deliver. People, I didn't know it was going to be like this. And then the other problem is the people who want to be cheapskates. Like, so right now, what we're trying to find is that community of people that support what we're doing and like, yo, y'all dope and you're under market, because Kim, being with the history that she has in this department, it's like she could be charging so much more money. But it's like, one, we understand that everybody ain't got it, especially right now, and that we still want to provide a service that everybody can be a part of, like, or at least if you want to be a part of, you can be a part of it.
Yeah, but time is motherfucking ticking. Tick tock, tick tock.
Well, yeah. So you better hurry up because Kim's on the shit right now. People getting cut. But so now give it to the people. Tell us the name, how you felt about the name when you sat down and created just that name, because that's a hell of a statement. Give it to the people. So how did you come up with this name, and where was your mindset as you were creating specifically Give It to the People?
I'm always intentional with words, and I don't like to mince them, and I like to make sure that we do deliver on the things that we say. So what happened was I just got to tell this story. Before it got famous, and I wish I would have trademarked it, my tagline used to be show up and show out for years. Okay. And then Bruno Mars came along, and then everybody started saying show up and show out. And I was disgusted. And I was like, why did I not trademark that thing? Like, you know how much money we could have had. And so then I was like, well, I need another tagline because they've taken it. And I said, okay, well, I used to do my classes, and I would be like, okay, so people, what did you get? You know what I'm saying? Because I gave you XYZ. So I was like, okay, we want to give it to the people. And it started out as the podcast. Then it transitioned into, we kept talking about, well, what are we going to name this business? Like, that's where we came from. And he was just like, well, you already using such and such. And I was like, you're right. How about we do that? It wasn't like your typical business moniker, but I think that, you know, it does make people say, well, what is it? You know what I'm saying? And what do you actually do? Right? Like you're going to have to explain that. But at the same time, it's 100% accurate. And so I think that making sure that whatever it is that you say that you are, that you really are that thing. And I think that that's definitely what we do.
Yeah.
So whether it is I'm hosting, emceeing, moderating, or teaching, facilitating, we're putting on an event, the same thing with over delivering. And I think that, you know, for people, they're just like, I didn't know. Wow. Or you get the people who are real super nosy. Well, I just had to come see what all the hype was about.
Yeah.
I needed to see if you was really gone. And I'm just like, and it's always somebody that's like, the interesting thing is it tends to be a person that's in the same industry that swears handy that they teach better or swear. And it's just like, and so they'll come to what's the word? Audit, right? They're pretending that they're auditing what I'm doing. And it's just like they think that they're so smart that they're not going to learn something. And one thing I'm really good at is teaching you how to do the same damn thing multiple ways.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people also can't let you ask a question that really has nothing to do with whatever it is and get back on track. A lot of people can't stay on time. I have this internal thing that knows it's time to shut the fuck up. Like you're done. So let's wrap it up. Like I do. You can, and I'll tell people, I'm just like, okay, so what time is it? They'll tell me the time. I'll be like, what time does it say on the agenda? I'm not looking at a clock or anything. And I just know that. So you have people that are really great speakers. And that's why I tell people, I'm not a motivational speaker. Like I want you to learn something. I need you to do something that's actionable. I can motivate, but I'm hoping that I'm motivating you to do what I just told your ass to do.
Right.
That's just what it is. But I think that, you know, when it comes to, well, what is Give It to the People, like the it part is supposed to be like kind of what you make it. Like, what is it that you needed on that particular day that we gave to you? And I think that he's a big part of that. And he didn't really, I don't think he saw it that way at first. But when you start to look at Black couples that are out here doing business and that are representing, I mean, you know, you don't see as many.
Right.
No.
And so I think that that's an important factor because he's brought more men to the table, you know, and then that also does help, I think, personally with sponsorship, you know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, look at this Black couple. Like you could just be out here just being the baddest, you know, dopest Black woman ever, but it's like, oh, okay, look at this couple. And it's a whole different conversation. And then people want to meet him. And it's like, and he don't even be talking to people. But they just, I'm telling you, it's, he don't even be, like, you know, he don't even, and it's so interesting. And he's just like, this dude just has to take a picture with me. And I'm like, but I'm trying to tell you, then people come up to me, I've never met you, Mr. Brown, but I see you online. Can I just take a picture with you? And he's just like,
Okay, that's what's up.
So that's why I'm like, he's such an integral part that, and sometimes I don't know if he feels it, but it is, and it does make a difference.
It's amazing how much you two are the same. So like, I'm the front person, right? They're like, yeah, we seen you, but Kim, oh my God, you're wonderful. I just want to take a picture, and here's things, and me and Kim will be sitting right here, and they're like, here, we bought you this. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm saying right here, I want y'all to try these cookies, but they're handing them to Kim. I'm like, oh, she'll share with you. I'm like, TDS radio, 2 dope siblings, but it's Kim that everybody wants to see, and I understand that. Like, I've grown to make a joke out of it, because at first I'm like,
you felt some kind of way?
I'm sitting here too.
Well, I mean, everybody has their lane, because you in football, in your prospective field, people get excited.
Damn, our business is 2 dope siblings. Like,
listen, they didn't know what the acronym was. They didn't know what the acronym was.
2 dope siblings, but it's amazing how like it happens that way, because as far as just even audience, she's way more reserved than me. I'm the one that likes to be out there.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay, I must have met a different Kimberly. But the Kimberly that I met the other night, she was not getting reserved.
You have to say, so once the cameras and everything go off,
she a different person.
Totally different person.
Okay, I believe.
Totally different person, and it works though, because she knows how to shut me off. Like, all right, come on. She's the time person. All right, shut up. No, I'm like, we can go another 15 minutes. Nah, we're done.
We gotta. What are y'all signs?
Bro,
I'm a Gemini.
Pisces.
Yes, that's my little fish. I get along well with fishes. Some of my best friends are fishes. Like the fish people, I love a good Pisces.
It's hilarious, because Kim, I know what she's done when she'll say, okay, so what's your email and your give the people that? I'm like, all right, we wrapping this one up. This is over.
He don't even do that. You know what he does? Let me show you what he does.
Start packing shit.
Yes, he packs everything up. And you have from when he starts packing to when he puts everything in the car. And if the car is on,
it's over.
He has pulled up on me at many an event. All right, so you get in here. Because either you getting in here or they taking you home. What's good? Like, that's why I be like, y'all know he packed up. I gotta go. I gotta go.
It's a done deal.
All right, y'all know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He done texted me.
That is hilarious. Kim is the same way. Then I'll get a phone call. Hey man, when I say the email, it's over. Don't be and another thing, shut your ass up.
Yeah. He had driven off before, and I was like, all right, girl. I'm gonna talk to you. And you just up the road. Call me, girl. Yes. People drive off on people. So, he did not play.
So one thing that we're new to the entrepreneurial support stuff that's happening. It doesn't happen as much in Raleigh as it does in Durham. So let's say a new business like us, we just drop in and we just standing at the Bull right in the middle of Durham.
Bam.
Where do you point them to go to just like find the support or find whatever that Durham and everything has to offer? Because we always make that joke that we just stumbled across that Durham moves a little different than Raleigh, which is the truth. But most people don't know that, just coming down here or just trying to start this. So what would be your advice there? Where would you point them?
I would point you to go to giveitgetit.biz, because this is a membership for all the businesses in North Carolina, as well as the entrepreneurial support organizations. We have a free membership that you can join. And we also have a premium membership, which we're actually revising some of the things that we're going to be adding into that membership. The biggest thing there is we share weekly the things that are happening, free things, paid things that are across the state. And I think that that's unique about our membership, because most people are very tied into a specific geographic location. So we just share stuff that's all over the place, but we're also statewide as far as business goes. So we'll go up to Asheville. We get ready to go to the beach in about a week. We'll go in different places throughout the state. And then we do a lot of stuff with the Small Business Center Network, with I mean, all of your major organizations that people are like, I'm not sure about that, and who should I go to for those things?
Mm-hmm.
We're already connected to all of those things because we've been working with them for XYZ amount of years.
Mm-hmm.
So between that, the banks, the CDFIs,
Yep.
And all of that stuff, we're already connected to most of those people because a good majority of them have been our clients, or we've been working with them, or they come to our events. And what's interesting is you'll have people from those organizations say, oh, yeah, they'll approve us to come to your stuff. And then I'll have people that call me or email me, say, Chisa, do you know about this such and such event? Because if you don't know about it, we probably not going to go.
I know that's right.
And I'd be like, I don't know them people.
Don't know nothing about that.
Right. And then, or people, I'm like, oh no, she's good people. And so, yeah, her events are good. And and they'll be like, I don't know, because they asked us to come and I just want to make sure. And then I'll have people that say, listen, whatever it is that you have and wherever it is that you have, and the people are going to approve it. And we're going, because a lot of these state organizations have been told that they can't go to certain things anymore. And so, it's just interesting. But I think that every community has spaces that there are niches for entrepreneurs. So the question also is, what are you interested in doing? And I don't think there's as many spaces that have the amount of connections to different things. Like, I think they know their thing, you know what I mean? So, but then, okay, but I don't know about government contracting, or, I know about art, but then I don't know about the marketing side of it, or I don't know how to get the financial people. And so we have connections to all of those things.
And speaking of connections, can we just pause for a moment and give Chisa her kudos? Because if it wasn't for being connected with you, we would not have our office space in Durham.
Yeah, so our new space that we're building in Durham, our new podcasting came from when you told me to call the self-help folks.
Did it?
What's her name? Brandy?
Yes.
Brandy?
Brandy?
Yeah, we called Brandy, and now we have one of the offices at the building.
That's amazing.
So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
And their stuff is not the same price as some of these other places.
Yeah, right.
So we
So
appreciate
that makes
that
a big
too.
difference.
So currently, like, we just got our furniture delivered Friday. So we're building it out there. So we'll be able to do Raleigh and Durham for everybody.
So
that's amazing.
It's just a testament to what you're talking about. And I, like I said, I appreciate, you for that so much. And then I have the question for both of you. When people try to skip this whole relationship factor, okay.
I'm sorry. I just turned into a cute little Nigerian.
When it comes to this entrepreneurial space or just doing business, they just want to go straight to the business, but not really want to work the relationships.
What would you say? Because you're in it, but you don't have to do as much of the building portion, but just what you see. What would your answer be?
And you mean as far as like relationships with like business relationships? Yeah, you need to be authentic. All right, because if you're coming off like a used car salesman, people gonna pick up on that if they have any type of discernment. You know what I mean? So people been looking out for that lately too. So yeah, you need to watch out for that.
That was so excellent. That was such a good answer.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
That was such a good answer.
Drop it off right there.
It was such a good answer. I mean, I think when it comes to the building relationship thing, it's not as difficult when you come to my LinkedIn local classes.
I know that's right.
But it's not as difficult as I think people make it out to be. But if you're always trying to take and you're never trying to give, which is why we say give it, get it. If you're always doing that, then you'll never get everything that you were supposed to have. So I always use the example of Looney Tunes and Daffy Duck. There was this episode and he was trying to get the big diamond, right? And then they shrunk him and he just kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So by the time that he actually was able to get to it, he was too small to take the diamond. He couldn't do anything with it, but he's holding on to it. Right. And it's just like, you can't do anything with it. And I think in this stage, people have to realize there are levels to business. And depending on where you want to be, you need to pay attention to it. So I'm going to go back to, kind of the statement that I made earlier. Everything is still connected to politics in some way, shape, or form. We just We just weren't paying attention to it. But I think that how much more in their face do you want it to be that it is a connection to these things. And so you having influence in other spaces other than just what you're doing does make a difference. So like when I go to stuff and people are like, you know, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, wow, I heard about you. I wanted you to hear about me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the point. And so like there was one event that we went to, they do a gala in August every year. And year one, we only knew like a little couple of people, right? And we sat in the back, you know, because we didn't go to the front to get the big money seats or whatever. The seats were the same seats, okay? So I didn't need to be in the front. I still saw the people, so I don't have to be in the front. But that event was the first one coming to Durham where I was like, it's a lot of power in here. And that was the one where I was like, okay, I really see it. You know, like see it with my own eyes. And so then when we went back last year, it was a whole different ball game because in a year, everybody was coming up to us like, oh my God, hey, oh, it's the Browns. And it's just like the difference that you can make in your life when you start connecting the dots, it does make a huge difference.
Yes,
And when you don't connect those dots and people don't know who you are, then you're just somebody else that's doing business out
exactly.
here. So I think that you need to be known because you could be known. You can be known. Okay. But for good stuff.
Yes.
Because there's a whole lot of poppycock out here.
Yes.
So we
Flim
need
flam,
to be flim flam, you know, all of
bullshit.
this. So
Y'all can say it.
A whole lot of fuckery. That's out here. So you can be known, but that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's the infamous known. You know, I mean, we're not trying to associate with anything like that. And that's why I'm like, the work has to be above reproach. You're never going to have a quality issue. You know what I mean? Like, so if you say that this is what you deliver, we want you to deliver this every time.
Absolutely.
And that's what we do. We give it to the people.
So recently, you guys had the listening tour. What did you hear?
Ooh, the listening tour was good. So we did all of these 7 libraries throughout Durham County. Durham County's huge. What we heard was a lot of different things. We heard that people wanted more access to classes, specifically some of the AI things. People wanted more public artwork was one of the things. People wanted more opportunities for those contracts that they couldn't get access to. They wanted more connections to specific things for their business, which I do believe that they were able to get in a lot of different ways. People sometimes wanted access to stuff that they just couldn't get access to also. So if you lived in a certain area and they had money in a different area, it wasn't applicable to you. So I think that the biggest thing that I learned is even though, and I'm talking about people that have lived in Durham their whole life, for some reason, they didn't see the difference between city of Durham and Durham County and know that they're drastically different things. So just because they both say Durham, that may not be applicable to you. And so there may be certain areas where money comes that people are trying to revitalize certain things. And it's a reason that they're trying to revitalize them. It doesn't mean that wherever you're at is not still as valuable, but there are certain things where they didn't come to certain areas. And so I asked people, I said, well, listen, we've only been here. It'll be 3 years in August. Has anybody come to this side of town to talk to you about business? Because I know that there are other business organizations that would represent your same demographic. Have they come out here to this location to even speak with you and see what they could do to advocate for your business? And the answer was no. So what I saw was a lot of people saying, oh, I saw that listening tour. And I'm just like, okay, well, you could be a part of it. You can come. I mean, it's open to the public, you know? So I think it sparked a lot of ideas and and we're taking it in different areas of the state. So we'll be going down to Burlington. We're going to go to High Point. So we're going to take it in different areas of the state. So that's what it spawned. And people have asked me to do tours for other things that are not just the listening tour, you know, like a different version of it for them. So I think that when you look at business, sometimes all you gotta do is ask people what they want.
Thank you.
People keep trying to reinvent the wheel and let's do, and it's just like, just ask them.
Thank you.
because you keep thinking that they want something, and ask the people what they want, and then they'll tell you. So what we've done, we'll have our information kind of compiled so that this way we'll have like a report and everything to say this is what people said, this is some of the things that we're doing, because then it helps us with our programming for things that we're going to do.
Absolutely.
But it also has really put an emphasis on the county for them to see where they can do some other things and where somebody is. And there are things that people didn't know were either already in existence or were coming that now they can get access to. So it's a lot of connectivity has happened. I've seen people that are working with other organizations, working with other people, some people that got contracts, some people that got money from different places. And I mean, that was a seven city tour, well, seven stop tour, an hour and a half each time. But I mean, people came.
And it's well worth it, you know, and you're doing what a lot of people are choosing not to do because they feel like they have a doubt in
footwork,
you know. But we've already infringed enough on Love Monday.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't want to ask for our email, y'all.
Because I'm like, I don't want to infringe anymore. But before you guys, no, seriously, before you guys head out of here, who is someone that we need to contact to be in that seat?
My top person is going to be Latasha Bescatti, and I'm sure that's probably who you were going to say. That's one of my business besties. She invests in our membership. She trains with us. We do teaming on contracts together, and y'all will have a good time with her as well. But Latasha is well connected to a lot of different things around the state, in the state and out of the state, similar to us. But the difference is strongly Latasha is on a whole bunch of boards too, which I'm going to get on a board for something. But I said, I just need to acclimate myself. I'm not trying to get on, because when you get on a board, you're on there for 2-3 years. So I need to find my footing and then see if I felt like I wanted to dedicate some time to a board. And I see some things now that I do want to engage in that I think will not only help our business, but also our members. And so I would definitely suggest Latasha Bescatti of Infinity Bridges.
Yes, she holds it down.
Yes.
That's
one of his pseudo girlfriends. No, like, so when you said that, no, listen, when you said how your sister does, right? So that's what I tell people, he has his own relationships with people. So they fight over him, honey. Like, they don't bring cookies.
Right.
But they got to take a picture.
Yeah.
So he got a whole, little.
Okay, champ. Thank you guys for having me. We appreciate it.
Let me go get in the car, y'all.
It was a pleasure being here.
No, we appreciate y'all. The one thing that we tell people, whoever sits in that seat across from us, you are always welcome to TDS. You are now officially one of our cousins.
Just let us know.
So whatever it is you got going on, whatever it is you want to do, just
give it to us.
You got my number.
Got it.
Hit us up. Let us know, and the seat will be open for you.
All right. All right.
You didn't ask the email though.
I did not.
There you go. See? You didn't ask. Go ahead.
Well, you might as well.
Oh, all right. So drop your email, websites, Instagram, however we can follow you, get with you, give us
how
all
people
of
can
it.
join the membership again.
Literally just changed the email today. So the new email is hi@giveittothepeople.com. The website is giveittothepeople.com. All the social media, because it was too long to try to get giveittothepeople.com when we first started. So it's give it, and then it's the number 2, the PPL. So don't even worry about that. That's just what it is.
No, that's right.
But if you go to the website, you can find everything. In the membership is giveitgetit.biz. You can find that. It's on Instagram. We have our stuff on some of everything. And then, I just put out like a Substack article today. So we're doing some stuff on Substack as well. A little bit more niche, kind of separating out some things. But it's always plenty of good stuff. So if they just go to Give It to the People, they'll be able to find everything.
Boom.
Cool. And our last thing is just give a piece of advice for an entrepreneur out there before we get out of here.
Oh, no, that's
me.
But
That's me.
You do that.
Mind your business. Mind your business and drink water.
I know that's right.
That's my advice. Because you know what? If you drink enough water, you got to go to the bathroom. It's going to clean your system out, keep you healthy, right? And then you don't have time for the foolishness and the fuckery because you out here drinking water, minding your business.
Boom.
Drink water, mind your business.
Like that.
And be deliberate. Be deliberate as well.
He want to be serious.
Be deliberate.
Be deliberate when you're drinking water in my business.
All of that. All of that.
So once again, thank y'all for tuning into The Plug. I'm Coach Block, So Fab Kim, TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. Peace.